this week's Parshiot, we hear about the completion of the building of the Mishkan, the traveling tabernacle the Jewish people went and carried with them throughout their sojourns in the Midbar, and even some time after they settled in Israel. Now, it's interesting that of the many, many vessels of the Beit HaMikdash, of the Mishkan, the Aron is described as not really taking up any space. The Aron, the Ark of the Covenant, did not take up any space somehow. If you do all the measurements and you figure it all out, you do all the math, you realize that somehow there's no space for the Ark to actually exist in the physical realm. And why is that unique for the Ark? And there are many other important vessels there. Rav Chaim Brisker explains that of the three main pieces that we hear about that have a crown around them, that's the Aron, this ark, the Shulchan, the table, and the Mizbeach, the altar. Those three things all have a crown. This is reminiscent of the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot that tells us that there are three crowns in the world. There's the crown of royalty, the king wears a crown. There's the crown of kahuna, the Kohen Gadol wears a special crownlet. And there's the crown of Torah. Now, what's interesting about all those three things is that a Kohen can only be a Kohen if his father is a Kohen. Same thing for a king. A king becomes a king if his father was the king. The next king is the king's son. But Torah is unique. Torah has no limit. Anybody can wear the crown of Torah. Anybody can grow by learning and getting closer to Hashem. The same is true about these three things. These three things that all have crowns. The Shulchan, the table, represents wealth, and that's the king. The king represents control over this physical world. The altar represents the Kohen. That's what the Kohen's main job is to serve at the altar. And of course, the Aron that housed the Luchot, that housed the Torah, that represents Torah. Also, the Aron is a place from where Moshe heard Hashem's voice. Again, Torah. Hashem's voice comes to all of us. And we have unlimited amount of power to learn and grow from the Torah that we learn. There's no limit. And that's why the Aron took up no space in the physical world. It's unlimited. It's everywhere. We all have that power to learn and grow and become closer to Hashem. An unlimited amount of power. Immeasurable. Now it's up to us, though, to take the Torah, some part of Torah, each of us on our own different levels, and to make it ours, and to learn it, and to teach it, and to grow closer to Hashem. Have a Shabbat Shalom.